And welcome back to the channel. Monica Louv here at The Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading for December. This is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. Capricorn, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge is the Queen of Pentacles, and what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, the Chariot in reverse. Before I get started in your reading, I just want to mention that we are going to be having a holiday raffle on December 23rd after our All Signs, and I'm going to be giving away 55 prizes to whoever wins the raffle. So if you're interested in that, link will be below. You can purchase your tickets below and all the details are there, okay? So let's get into your reading and let's see what's going on. So what you don't see coming, Chariot in reverse. So something here isn't moving forward. There's a lack of something moving forward. We're going to talk about why that may be happening for you and what you need to know. Your challenge, Queen of Pentacles. The challenge here, I feel, has a lot to do with you. I'm not going to know until I clarify, so we're going to find out more in a moment for you. You have the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and you have the Seven of Swords. Somebody here doesn't trust. There was a lack of trust here in the past between you and a specific person you were involved with. We're going to find out more in a moment. Present moment, you have the Death, the Moon, and the Knight of Wands. So something here is closing out or coming to an end. And the reason why something here is coming to an end is because there's a lack of transparency. The Moon is here, so someone here doesn't really know what's going on. There's someone here could be overly emotional as well, or they can be hiding something. And I'm getting more or less a hiding energy because the Knight of Wands is here. This person could be very on and off, in and out, okay? You or this person you're dealing with. We're going to find out more in a moment. Near future, you have the Three of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and you have the Eight of Wands. So in the near future, there's a very strong energy with the Eight of Wands of communication coming in. Finally, communication's coming in, something here is coming to an end. Even though something here is coming to an end, you may not realize this, but in the near future, there's something better for you. There's like a different direction you're going to be taking. So some of you may think, hey, I'm going down this path, I'm going this way. No. There's a completely different path that you're going to be taking and you don't see this. And that's why something here is not moving forward. Because again, even though you believe you're going this way, something here changes and you may go a completely different way, okay? And we're going to talk more about that as we get into your reading. So let's clarify. Let's clarify the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles is clarified by the Star, the Page of Wands, and the Ten of Swords. So your biggest challenge here has a lot to do with something that is coming to an end, and it's been extremely painful, but Spirit is saying don't forget about the future. Don't forget about this new path. Okay, so your challenge is very clear. Something's coming to an end. It's painful. It hurts. You don't want it to come to an end, but there's some new direction that you need to take. And this is a part of some sort of goal, some sort of dream that you have. Okay, and your biggest challenge here is to remember and recognize that. You know, holding on to things that have come to an end, there's no point in condemning yourself because there's always going to be a new direction or a new path that comes up for you. And that's what Spirit is trying to tell you, okay? Now, let's talk about the recent past, some sort of trust issues, or the fact that somebody here in the past that you were dealing with, Capricorn, they just didn't feel valued. They didn't feel valued either by you or you didn't feel valued by someone else, okay? And there was someone here took advantage in the past. Seven of Swords is clarified by the Queen of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the King of Swords. Yeah, so you and this person did not see eye to eye, very different opinions, different beliefs. This could have been someone you were in a relationship with. Five of Cups, deception, lies, dishonesty. So I feel like there was a lot of people here in the past, okay? There was a third party, there was this kind of this energy of I love you, but then you're still going off and being with someone else, or there's a lack of really appreciating me, and this is what really led to maybe something here coming to an end that really affected you on a deep level. Now in the present moment, yes, something is ending, it's transforming, it's changing. Either you're done with someone or they're done with you, and it's because someone here wasn't transparent. They weren't clear, they weren't honest, they were kind of just hiding their intentions. Tell me more about the moon. Why is it here? What is hidden from Capricorn in the present moment? So the moon is clarified by the 10 of Wands, you have the 5 of Wands and the 6 of Cups. So it looks like in the present moment, this has a lot to do with a conflict that happened between you and someone from the past. Things started to become difficult, and there was, again, a lack of transparency, which led to some sort of conflict. I do feel in the present moment, some of you are dealing with someone who's been extremely on and off with you, like extremely on and off. Tell me more about the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is clarified by the World. You have the Death and you have the 7 of Swords. Okay. So in the present moment, there's a really strong energy of, again, something coming to an end. The same energy is coming up. Whatever happened in the past, it's happening in the present moment again. Somebody here did not learn the lesson. Sorry, someone here didn't learn the lesson. They didn't. Nope. That's why the World and the Death is here. Someone doesn't want this situation to come to an end, but because there's this constant trust issues, lying, disrespect, that's why it comes to an end. And by the way, this situation, Capricorn, it's over time, it's just become more difficult, more difficult, more difficult. And somebody's saying, you know what? All this leads to is conflict. All this leads to is drama. All this leads to is difficulties. All this leads to is lies. So why should I continue? Why should I continue to float around in this energy? Okay. That's what's happening in the present moment. It's not the greatest energy. Okay. I just work here. I only read the cards. Okay. So I'm not making this up. It's what the cards are saying. It's a very specific message here. It's not going to be for everyone. Queen of Cups, the Empress, and the 6 of Swords. Whoever this person is, it could be someone who's pregnant. Okay. You or your person, someone's pregnant. They're leaving. They're disconnecting. They don't feel valued. They don't feel valued and they're focused on themselves now, okay? And again, pregnant doesn't necessarily mean physically pregnant. Some of you could be dealing with someone who's physically pregnant, or you could be physically pregnant, or the person who's choosing to end the situation and disconnect has a very strong Empress-like energy, okay? So this person she knows who she is, she's confident, she doesn't really need a sidekick to kind of tell her what to do. She can just do her own thing. And whoever this person is, they just don't feel valued in the present moment. And they feel like there's some sort of lies. There's like lies, dishonesty, not being honest, not being upfront. Okay. So that's what's leading to this ending. And that's why your challenge is the 10 of Swords, because it's like a mistake was made. It's like learn from it and have a new beginning. Okay. And don't repeat the same mistake, whether that's you or your cross watcher, whoever's watching, okay? Now, near future, there's going to be communication about why something ended. Like you're gonna find out. So for some of you, I'm just gonna say this in the present moment, something comes to an end and you're like, I'm not really clear why this ended. I'm not really clear. Like somebody here, I'm just gonna be honest, someone here is playing silly. Like they're playing kind of dumb. Like they're acting like, oh, everything's fine. No, everything's not fine. In the near future, someone's specifically gonna tell you why something came to an end, why it didn't work out, why something here isn't moving forward, Chariot in reverse. And that's what's going to lead you to learn from this, Capricorn, and finally move on from it. Okay. So you're freeing yourself from something here. What is this conversation about for Capricorn in the near future? So the 8 of Wands is clarified by the Ace of Swords, the Lovers, and the Fool. Yes. So someone here, I feel like they're going to communicate, either you or your person. There's two case scenarios, okay? The first case scenario is this. Some of you are going to attract new love and you're going to move on and whatever. You're going to move on. You're happy something's coming to an end. Great. You're moving on. For others of you, this is about someone here that you try to have a new beginning with in the near future, or they try to have a new beginning with you. And you may think, or this person may think, hey, we're in love, everything's fine, everything's good. But the truth is somebody here is going to get really deep, Ace of Swords. They're going to tell you what it is, why a new beginning isn't happening, or what it's going to take for a new beginning to happen. And at that point, you're going to have to determine whether or not you're done with the situation and you want to just move on, or are you open to talking about why something here came to an end, which is ultimately going to clear the air about how you and this person can have a new beginning. Okay, so let's clarify the Ten of Swords. You have the High Priestess, the Eight of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, Eight of Wands is here twice. There's fast movement for you. Some of you are going to travel in the near future. Again, some of you are going to even go to psychics and you're going to get a psychic reading to really understand, understand, and overstand why something here ended. Because when it ends, it ends like that. And you're like, why is that happening? And it may bother you, right? It may bother you to the point where you're like, okay, well, why isn't this moving forward? What happened? Three of Wands, why is it here? Page of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. Some of you are choosing to move on your own. You're going to have a new beginning on your own, okay? There will be suitors, there will be an opportunity here, but I think one of the things, Capricorn, that you're learning in the near future is why something came to an end and what you need to learn from it, okay? So let's get some advice. Ooh, too many cards. Page of Wands, Five of Pentacles, the Hermit. Yeah, you need to just sit with yourself. I'm just going to be honest with you. And a lot of you are not going to like what I'm going to say. Again, cross-watcher you, whoever's watching, you're watching for a reason. You need to sit with yourself and ask why somebody left, why they disconnected from you. There's a reason. Somebody did something and they weren't consciously aware of what they did. And there was a lack of respect here, okay? And you have the Page of Wands as well. So this is about you preparing yourself to move into a new direction, but don't forget the lesson. Don't forget why this happened, okay? Again, you or your cross watcher, whoever's watching, somebody left or somebody's disconnecting for a reason. And it's time to think about that reason and really make sense of why this is happening, because there's an important lesson to learn here. Once you learn this lesson, once you really realize why this happened, you're going to grow from it and you're going to be finally able to move into this new direction. Okay. So Capricorn, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If you're interested in being a part of our raffle on December 23rd, tickets are linked below. All you have to do is click the link below. It will take you to our page, our business page. All the details on how to enter and how everything works is going to be there. And if you have any questions, you can contact us in the live chat on our website, okay? I'm sending you lots of love and light. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.